Hey guys, I'm Roger Wakefield, lead APV expert plumber. Today's a little bit different. I came out to a job the other day. The lady has been told she had roots under her slab, and they never gave her an exact location, but just told her it was going to be a really expensive repair. I've already been there, so I know, but we're going to replace her two-way cleanouts today, and I wanted to show it to you, and let's just see what you thought about it.
Dallas, Fort Worth. This is 100.3.
What the So guys, as you saw, there's a crack in the pipe and our hole's full of water. So what we're fixing to do, we're fixing to pump it out. That way we can get in there and work carefully and we don't have to wait around in the water. So once I get this pumped out, we're gonna cut it apart and start making some repairs. All right guys, so as you can see, I've got plastic down in here and we've got everything pumped out. So what I'm gonna do, we know that we've got the brake down here. What I'm gonna do is cut it on this end, and I need to make sure that I leave myself enough room for the shear band to get on there and have, you know, a good piece of plastic to hold on to. So what we're actually gonna do is cut as close to the two-way cleanout as we can and see what we can do. Now we got a nice good straight cut there, and this section here is ready to come out. And as you can see, we have fun stuff coming out of the sewer. So we're going to cut on this end, just this side here, because we're going to tie on. We don't need this. It looks like it was a line that was put in possibly for a swimming pool in the past. Anything that might have had a backwash to come over and tie into it. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut that line out, eliminate it, put our 4x3 reducing coupling on there, and then put our two-way clean out right out past it. Nice view done in there. Right here I'm priming the pipe, getting it ready to make a glue joint. Now what we're actually building here is a two-way cleanout. The cool thing about it is some people don't even understand why there's two pipes sticking up out in their front yard or backyard, depending on where their sewer goes out. Cool thing about it is those two pipes each point different directions. So when we put these together like this side being closer to the house, when you stick a camera or sewer machine down here, it's going to clean out towards the street. If you stick a camera or sewer machine in here, it's going to clean out towards inside the house. Now I've seen some inspectors tell people to put them like this. Not a very good thing to do, because if you have a stoppage or break right here, you're never going to be able to see it, because if you go in here, it's going to go towards the house. You go in here, it goes towards the city. You're never going to be able to get anything into this area unless you go on the roof or a wall clean out and are able to get this far. That's why the proper way to do these is just like that. As you can see, I've got these marks lined up. That way I know these are nice and straight. Make sure you turn your marks here too and line them up and straight. That way everything's nice and neat. Really, there's no marks here, but it sounded good. Okay, so I need 25.5 inches for makeup. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna measure from the end of my 3-inch to my 4-inch, see how long I have. Then I'm gonna subtract out 25.5 inches. So if you look at where makeup is here, look at where makeup is here, 25.5 inches is what this takes off. Now one thing I like to do whenever I make a glue joint, I like to make sure that my letters are facing up, especially when what you read is made in the USA. Now here's where we have fun. See how this is straight and you see a little bit of an angle there? That's what caused that break. Remember I told you it wasn't put in perfectly straight. What they had done, they probably put the 45 on, leveled everything up on the street. Then what they did when they put it in here, they buried that and it pulled it down and torqued it, and that's what caused it to break down there. I tightened it up right there in the middle because I know that the center of my 2 pieces of pipe is right there. I want to use that stainless steel band to help draw them together perfectly straight. Then I'll tighten up my outside clamps to help keep them where they're at. Thank God I got on my Red Wing boots and they've been oiled and treated. So guys, as y'all see, we did a pretty good job here today. Here's what's neat about this. We found the break right out here with the camera. We actually informed the homeowner where it is and she was surprised. She had been told by another plumbing company the break was up under the slab. Guys, I hate to tell you, there's a lot of plumbing companies just ripping people off. That's why when we run a camera, we like to record it. We also, if the homeowner's here, we like to get them involved and show them exactly where things are. Now, I ran this camera all the way to the back of the house and actually turned up the vent where I saw sunlight. So I know that this is the only break. There were, and I say that, I know that this was the only break that I saw roots coming in. This was the only big major break. And I went all the way in. No cracks, no dirt, no mud, no roots. As you see, I got muddy today. But you know what? We did the right thing for our customer. Now, when we got here, the ditch had water in it. We pumped it out. It is what it is. Guys, the one thing I want to teach you, always make sure you do the right thing for your customer. I ran a camera in, showed them everything was good, showed them the only break that we could find. And we came out and did it right. And as you see, I only have one shear band. The other end, I did a glue joint. I like to keep everything just as tight as possible. And I got a little muddy today. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and if you did, give us a thumbs up. If you hadn't done it yet, please subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss out on anything. I'm Roger Wakefield, Lead AP, the expert plumber, coming to you from the mud, and I'll see you on the next video if you don't get flushed.